come and fight me. Check that, Nike. I done came a long way from the street shit. I done knocked a lot of niggas out, G shit. I remember when they said I ain't gon' be shit, but I'ma be shit. Look, and I did 15 on my check-ins. Stash there, you can check it. Christian Luke when I'm stepping. At the teller, she like, hold up a second. All eyes on me when I step in. Pieces kicking like Tekken. And I dumped a few slips through the mobile. You could call
Mic
it
check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. All right. Y'all coming in on the early parts of this situation where we doing our thing in the background, getting it all ready. We do our simultaneous Facebook Live. So Asia, our technical staff member, she, president, CEO, manager, and worker, is taking care of that. Did you do this already?
I'm doing it.
Okay, so you gotta share it or pin it or what you gotta do?
I gotta send it
attach
to you
it
again because you don't have
Well,
it.
what you need to do is send it Saturday night. So we know we need it Sunday, because if I got to run through the text that we talk during the week, it might not be
I keep telling you, sir,
visible.
Just put it in your notes.
Oh Lord, now you're looking for me to deal with another app that I just don't really frequent that often. We got a different show this week. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope host to speak to. So we get ready to get this popping. We back in the business. How long has it been since we've been here? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? A few weeks. We'll say a few weeks.
I feel like the last time we was here was a listening party.
And that was when?
Last month.
That was August. The last thing in August. Nah, we came after that, because we talked about it. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We going live?
We're going live.
All right. Oh, you got it facing the other way.
You got it facing the other way.
You did that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we live. Let's get it popping. What's baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real, and welcome to The Real Experience. As always, we can't go another further without giving an ode to the Father, the Alpha, the Omega, the author, the finisher of our faith. Without him, there's no us. Without us, there's no this. So with all hearts and minds alike, Father God, on this day as any other, we want to start by saying thank you. We want to thank you for the many blessings bestowed upon us thus far. We want to thank you for all that you have done, all that you are doing, and all that you will do in our lives. Father God, we want to thank you for the peace that only you could provide. We want to thank you for being kept, not only being kept, but having in mind to do so. Father God, we want to thank you for the things that we take for granted, the food, the clothing, the shelter, your provision. And we want to thank you for waking one more time in the land of the living. Now, as always, Father God, on this machine, we ask that you sit with us, rest with us, commune with us, allow us to go a different way in which we came. Allow me to be the broken vessel filled with your spirit to touch your people as only you can. Thank you so much, Father God, for all that you are allowing us to do in this lifetime, for we know that our purpose is not yet served. And as we continue to give your name the praise and the honor, we want you to continue to touch us with your finger and single touch of love as only you can. Let all God's people say amen.
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 Denzel, what's up, baby?
Hello, brother.
D-Block.
Hello, brother.
Tell a human beatbox I said, what's up, baby? My grandson. Bing. That's how he get down. So, yo, we got a different show this week. This is going to be the last of an era. How about that?
Okay.
The last of an era. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, meaning at 12 o'clock, in less than 3 hours, your boy will be hitting the Century Club. Bing, 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 bing.
Half a Century Club. Bing, 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 bing.
Yes, but I'm a century to the second power. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yo, your boy is about to hit the big 5-0, and I ain't even scared. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. You know, when you get 50, you could just say whatever you want to say.
No, you can't.
and just not really care
That is
and
not
concern
okay.
yourselves with people's feelings and what they going through. See, when you're younger and you're looking for friends and you're looking to be liked, you just consistently care so much. And it's not a bad thing to care because I'm a very caring person. Am I not?
Here you are.
Why you laugh?
I didn't expect for you to say that.
Am I not?
You are.
But you laughed.
At your statement, not at the statement.
So what was my statement funny?
Because it was like, because I'm a very caring person, you know? Like,
am I not?
You are.
Okay. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. So we're here in the last show of an era. You can never be 40 anything again after tomorrow, Robert Nance.
Yeah, you can't.
40 nothing. So, with that being said, notice the silver fox. So what we doing in our 50-50, let's pin the 50-50. Let's pin the 50-50.
Look at you. Give it. You and your terminology.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's why I keep you here, to keep me coming.
Go ahead. Good job.
All right, drum roll, please. Today's 50-50. Beard or no beard? That is the question. See my Shakespeare? You like my Shakespeare? 50-50. Beard or no beard? That is the question.
You got to pin it.
So I'm going to pin it with this little thing right here.
Tap the comment. Tap and hold the comment.
Now tap and hold the comment. I'm going to bring y'all a little closer so y'all can see it.
Tap and hold the comment.
We're going to pin it.
Pin it. Okay,
it's pinned.
Let you get your model on. Come on, let me flip the camera. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hold on.
You see me? I'm not 50. I'm 22. Look at it. Look at it. Ooh, other side. All right, strike a pose. Ooh, look at me another one.
Debonair.
Ooh, angles down here. Ooh, look at it. Okay, enough.
All right.
Here we go.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Back at our situation. 50-50 is beard or no beard. Hey, Ray Back, what's popping? Beard gang, Denzel. Beard gang. Bang, 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 bang.
Why you
So now check this out. Check this out, though. We don't have no music today.
No
Right?
music. No music. No music. No music.
All right. Now, with that being said, so the 50-50 is running. To be real, it's got to be real. To be real, it's got to be real. To be real.
I don't know what key.
Choo-choo. That's it, right? It's time for the roll call. Who ready for the roll call? Tap in. I want to see who down. Everybody, what's up? All my people, what's up? Asking y'all, what's up? Welcome to the Real Experience. Asia, what's up? G Block, what's up? Yo, Ray Back, what's up? Welcome to the Real Experience. To the rest, what's up? Yo, Uncle Tone, what's up? Yo, Ghetto Wise, what's up? Welcome to the Real Experience. Real Freaky, what's up? Yo, D Young, what's up? Hey, Ebony, what's up? Welcome to the Real Experience. Yo, B Measy, what's up? To all my people, what's up? Hey, Real Freaky, what's up? Welcome to the Real Experience. Monifa, what's up? DSNY, what's up? To all my people, what's up? Welcome to the Real Experience. What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real, and welcome back to the Real Experience. So, yo, check this out. Oh, I said, look at me catching people out there. I saw you, Monifa. Nubia, I see you, baby. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, Monifa said definitely beard. Bing, 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 bing. The 50-50, ladies and gentlemen, for those that just joined us and for those that don't know, don't care, unaware, the 50-50 is beard or no beard. That is the question. So far, the beard is winning. Now, as you may see, we got a call. I can't take that right now. We on the air, but they hollering at us. Yo, G Money, I see you. We gonna talk. So we got a lot of current events. Hold on. Let's do the sock game. Sock cam.
Suck him.
Sock cam.
Suck him.
What y'all think?
Fancy. With the blue and pink and purple diamonds, the gold accent.
Ain't no blue in there.
That's blue.
Blue.
Is that not blue?
Where's blue?
Oh, that's black. Excuse me.
Oh, and I'm colorblind.
Oh, you are.
Don't be telling everybody my business. Hey, Anita. What's up, baby? Liz, what's popping, my dear? So for those that are just joining us, the 50-50 is beard or no beard. That is the question. And we're going to let y'all get a little peek. I like to refer to it as the silver fox. If y'all notice, the attire tonight, the black and white, will create this. So, oh my God, is it on point? Is it on point? We're doing a lot in this stage of the game. Hi, Anita. I'm doing wonderful, mama. Thank you for chiming in. Yo, I want to thank the rest, the Real Experience support team, for just rocking out with us all up until this point, man. You guys are literally the reason I get up and do this, man. Like to come here and just holler at y'all, talk to y'all talk back. You know what I'm saying? So what we doing is Nita said beard. The beard is winning. Ah! Yo, I need y'all to know a secret, though. I'm gonna give y'all a fun fact about Real, and Aisha could attest to this at least to her own occurrences of life. I have never in my life had this much hair on my face.
Nope.
I have never.
Nope.
In my life. I'm talking about in all of my 49 years, have I ever had this much hair on my face. I couldn't take it. So I don't know if it was the maturity, the wisdom, the growth, whatever the case may be. Look, D said ever. So I tried something and I said, you know what? Let me rock out for a year. They tell me don't knock it till you try it. So I'm trying it so I can see if I want to knock it or not. You know what I mean? And we doing things a little different. You know, we don't have any music today. So this is all talk, all tonight. We got some current events.
Yeah.
We got Black People News.
Yeah.
Black People News. Oh, we got Black People News. Right. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of co-hosting the Ghettoized Publishing film premiere at the Pattagate Yacht Club, the only last black yacht club. I don't know to say in New York or in the country, one of those, and it's amazing, yo. It's amazing. Eric, Joe, Kevin. If I'm forgetting any names, blame it on my memory, not my heart. You guys were amazing hosts. You chipped in when you didn't have to. Your upkeep of the grounds, the assistance that we got along the way during the hiccups and the not so wonderful moments. I just want to thank the Pattagate Yacht Club so much. Bing, 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 for all that they brought to the table. And I look forward to interacting with you guys on a whole nother level. And I'm gonna make sure we show you our thanks while you guys are still, all around. Now, we got some current events. And I guess it's a bittersweet. I think a lot of parents kind of go through it. I got like maybe one more time before it happens like that, because I know we're gonna connect on a whole nother level. But my baby moved out. She got her own place, yo.
I got apartment.
Yo, she got her own place, man. I'm so proud of her. 22 years old, senior in college, employed,
With savings.
keeping her hand out of my pocket. You know what I mean?
When he off, you know,
keeping her hand. And I have to learn how not to offer. You know what I'm saying? That's the new task for
how about
me.
the 50-50 be offer or don't offer?
Don't offer. There's no question in that. There's no question in that. But I think, and you know, for those that are real parents, you know what I mean? And I'm not taking anything away from, you know, anybody's personal situation, because nobody knows exactly why people are in the situations that they're in until we do know. But I'm saying, as far as the parents that are involved, that are there, that help cultivate their children's lives, that are, you know, consistently involved, even if you're a baby daddy or a baby mama, not living with your child doesn't mean you don't have to be, or doesn't mean you're not consistent in their lives, whether it be interactions, phone calls, school visits, home visits, pop-up visits. My kids will tell you, daddy pop up. You heard that huff? Did you hear that huff? I don't care about no baby mama situation. I don't care about no ex-wife situation. I don't care about the police. I don't care about orders of protection. I don't care about nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's why I don't do nothing.
I don't care. I don't care if we friends. I don't care if we coexist. I don't care if you hate. Denzel said 4 states away still don't happen.
Right.
It's so bad
that we can just feel him in the atmosphere.
Yo, I don't care. You got to understand something, man. I've been a father for almost 30 years.
Yeah, November.
Not a dad. Not the pappy. I've been a father for almost 30 years, right? And I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. No disrespect to my baby mamas. They wonderful people. When it comes to my children, they have full hands involved in their upbringing, their rearing, you know, and we don't have to agree on much, but we agree when it comes to these babies. And through whatever emotional situations we've been through, legal actions, anger, emotional tirades, whatever the case may be, the one thing they know is you not getting rid of me when it come down to my babies. It's not going to happen. Okay? So with that being said, my question was leaning into how some people can think your raising of your children is too strict or too lax. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that felt like my parents were strict, and I thank them for it, for the things that I didn't understand. And I didn't want to be as strict with my children, although they may disagree. Cause there's no way, like, unfortunately, my father passed away when I was 13. So my mother, you know, be it almost 80 years old in November. Shout out to Lily Mae Nance, the gangster of grandmas,
OG grandma,
the OG grandmas, Nana. You know what I mean? Adrian Gamry, Watagwan, brethren. So I'm curious into the style of parenting, because there's a system. Parents parent, period. But each parent has their own style. Now, I personally have allowed my children, hear what I say, allowed my children to have an opinion, to have a say. Because if they're not able to practice the articulation of their thoughts, emotions, and things like that, then you're dealing with arrested development. Most of us, and I told y'all, man, this is a politically incorrect show. Most of us, and when I'm talking about us, I'm talking about black people, because I'm not white. I don't know what it is to be white. I haven't been raised in a white household, but I've experienced black families that are very similar. And one thing that I can say about black mamas and daddies is they like quiet. So when the kids are playing, when the kids are expressing themselves, when the kids are expressing their talent, a lot of times they're told to shut up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sit your ass down. Shut up. You know? And I don't think I've ever said that to my children. Have I?
No. Sit down, yeah. Shut up. No.
I've never told my children to shut up because I felt like here I am on the radio talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Which is necessary because if we had dead air, what would happen? You know? What you thinking?
Have you ever told us to shut up?
Exactly. I've never told my children to shut up.
Agree with that.
I have 3 children, a son and 2 daughters.
Denzel, he told you to shut up?
I've never told Denzel this. Denzel don't talk. So how you gonna tell
talk?
How you gonna tell Denzel? You got to tell Denzel, say something. You know what I mean? He doing more talking on this phone than he did in person. Anissa, what's up? I'm too quiet. See, he laughed. He said, I'm too quiet. I've never told D to shut up. Yeah. So I've never told my children to shut up because I believe that that's the expression of their things. Love, 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 La Familia. Thank you, Miss Crystal. How are you, family? So, like I said, I find that other nationalities, though, that would as and I guess this is just going to be topic of conversation. I don't know why, but it's reared its head, right? So us as black people look at other nationalities as crazy in the way that they raise their children. Yeah, perfect example. We went through the airport. We was going. So we was going through the airport. Me and the family. Where were we going? Family reunion. Okay, we're going to family reunion. And we see a non-black family, meaning a mother and a daughter. This little girl in the airport was laying on her back.
On her belly.
No, listen. On her back with her hands around her ankles, pulling them,
stomping.
And no, she was just stretching. She was just stretching, but she was screaming to the top of her lungs throughout the airport. And the mother was standing over her, I believe, on the phone.
Just looking at her.
On the phone at the time.
Just looking.
Right? No less than 300 feet away from that situation, you saw a black mother snatch her son up by the collar and force him into the chair. So that is literally an example of the extremes.
So you had me in Autumn, like.
And my daughters is looking at me and my lady like, no, that would never be us. Like they looking at us like, can you believe this? Like, do you see? And I'm talking about frowns in the forehead, like lines in the forehead, like, yo, is this real over here? So as parents, do you have a style of parenting?
They have this thing now called gentle parenting, and I find it so hilarious.
I think y'all got to stop making up like there's titles and umbrellas for this crazy behavior.
There's these parents that like take videos of their children having tantrums, and the kid will be like scream, and the parent will just be sitting on the floor, just come here, honey, getting beat up, all kinds of stuff.
Oh no! Hold on.
Let's calm down.
I want an honest reaction from this. I need an honest reaction from this because this is dad to daughter. Do you think you could ever, as angry as you can become from something I've done, said, or wanted to do, raise your hand to hit me?
No. Neither one of y'all.
I'm trying to understand how children
First of
get
all,
the audacity to raise their hands to their kids, man, to their parents. Then we see something that it was Uncle Phil, Dr. Phil. I say Uncle Phil, but Dr. Phil, where this non-black was hitting his mother, like and
weren't they like sitting
face to face,
and he was smacking her,
and he was smacking her,
and she was just like,
that's not nice.
Don't do that's gentle parenting.
Yeah,
we don't hit, Tommy.
She said, don't do that. That's not nice. So I guess the 50-50 is, if your child hits you, do you hit him back or do you gentle parent? That's the subtitle to the 50-50. What's it do? Okay. The subtitle to the 50-50 is, if your child hits you, is that the Lady K in the building? Keisha, tell me how you do it. I would love to answer this question. If Jason raised it, Justin, if Justin hit you, would you hit him?
He'd punch him in his chest.
Yo, Adrian said, call a coroner. Oh my God. Honestly, I don't think I even have to ask this question. This is not a 50-50. This is a one-sided 100.
This is 100 to 0.
This is 100 to none. I'm pretty sure I don't have to answer this question at all. Ask this question. Okay.
Do you hit them back or do you gentle parent?
All I have to do is look at my son.
Yeah.
He already know.
I got that look.
That's Amari. Amari said, I
got that look the other day.
What look?
That like
when?
I don't remember.
Oh my
but it was
God.
recent.
I can't believe this. Yo, this is so hilarious to me. I don't know why this is so funny to me that, like, I would never even think, like even a child flinching, like, you can't even look at me that hard. Like, what you thinking? Like, I'm trying to understand it. I really want to understand it. My son know he did. Nobody said they gonna hit their child back. All I heard was dead, coroner, kill.
It's not it, and it's not even I'm gonna. It's the child already knows.
The rest. I love y'all so much, man. This is ridiculous. Not one person said. That's why I said this is not even a 50-50. Nobody said I'll hit them back. Nobody said I will tell them don't do that. Everybody said death.
Death is the only option.
Death is the only option here. That is crazy. Oh my God. At this point, we would have played some music, but we don't have it. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep the 50-50 going. We got two 50-50s. Beard or no beard?
Oh, what's the other one? Let me put it in.
Beard or no beard? So answer the 50-50s. I think we're going to do all 50-50 tonight as they come up.
So tonight is about 50-50.
So tonight is 50-50s on parenting.
50-50.
Wow. That was a good one. 50 and 50. 50-50 and 50. 50-50 at 50.
Okay.
50-50 at, no, 50-50 before 50.
Right.
We doing all 50-50s before 50. Yeah, this is why I'm a marketing genius. It just happens. This was damn, I am getting old. I got gas. I'm belching. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. Oh my God. Call the coroner. My son know he's dead. All I gotta do is look at my child. Like, I remember that one time with my son, right? And I think that's the first time my aunt,
Goodness.
this is the first time my aunt like literally loved me even more, right? Godfather Freaky in the building. So we got two 50-50s going on today, ladies and gentlemen.
So far.
Your boy is about to be the big 5-0. Tomorrow, matter of fact, yo, Freak, call in, man. I need to hear one of those. It's your birthday. And I want to say you real. Ooh. Happy birthday to you. 'cause it's your birthday, and happy birthday to you. Bing, 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 bing. Oh my God. Yes, it is, Adrian. Virgo season.
Okay.
Virgos rule.
Okay.
Ain't no party like a Virgo party, 'cause a Virgo party don't stop. Yes. So we got two 50-50s. Thank you so much, Anita. I'm being welcomed into the 50-50 club. I'm looking forward to my AARP card.
Oh,
I want my discounts. I want my coupons.
I'm gonna get you some sketches.
That'll never happen. We had that conversation
Some
already.
fly ones.
I will never wear Skechers, ladies and gentlemen. My Skechers, and this is free publicity for the company because I'm such a fan, and I'm sure my daughter will attest to it.
270.
My Skechers are 270s. 270s is the most flyest, most comfortablest sneaker you could wear. I'm all for the young people in their Yeezys. I'm not taking anything away from them.
270s are comfortable.
But 270s are my Skechers.
So you could get a bunch of them and still be.
All right. Frick said happy birthday. What you say? Gonna need orthopedic. Ain't no orthopedic shoes, Denzel. Watch your mouth, man.
Yes, he do. No, he gonna need something for that neck. You gotta get him a back brace.
Monifa says she got a pair of Skechers and she love them. I know you got some people out there that love them. Hey, Tasha. What's up, baby? Yo, thank you for coming out to the family reunion. That's my brother Freak sister. That was funny right there. That's my brother Freak sister.
Oh my God.
Tasha came out. Yo, the Hesters was in the building. Even Darius came through to the picnic. We had the whole Hester family at the family reunion. Shout out to the Nances, man. Pop, 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 pop. My mom's was available to see 4 generations, man. Can you believe that?
Herself, her children, her grandchildren,
and her great-grandchild. My mom's lived to see 4 generations, man. Oh man, he said Cole Haan are comfy too. So now we talking about comfy. Now we talking about comfy shoes.
Okay.
So, all right. So not a 50-50, but the question of the day. What's your favorite non-name brand or non-popular?
No, because Cole Haan is expensive.
So non-expected?
No, just what's your favorite
comfortable shoe?
That's
okay.
it.
What's your favorite comfortable shoe? Me, 270. Okay, Freak said facts. They had a good time with the Nances, the Nance family. To everybody for life, deal with it, done. Shout out to you guys. Had mad energy. I loved it. Yo, Taboo to the champ over here. We got Champ Taboo over here. Like, I've never seen a board game get so aggressive. We had the most aggressive. I think we got about 9 noise complaints at the hotel.
To the point where they put us in the pool.
To the point that they gave us our own section. Yo, we blessed and highly favored. We was in the pool when the pool was closed.
She was like, it's the same lady. She's just being a Karen.
Yo, we had a Karen. Yo, we straight had a Karen. New Balance. Okay, we got New Balance.
Yeah.
Reginald Williams. Love me some auntie. Yo, cousin, we missed you, man. I hope you feeling better. Didn't get a real opportunity to talk about what was going on, but whatever it is, we're gonna ask God right now to put his hand on that healing. We want quick recovery, no pain, speedy outcomes. That's what we put into the atmosphere for my cousin, my / uncle, Reginald Williams, the author of the year. Talk about it. And all in agreement say amen. Because that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We passing out good vibes. You know, Tanya Anderson, welcome to the building.
Hello,
Shout out to my
hello.
niece, Cole
Yeah.
Anderson, for that first offer. Shaw University.
Woo!
The Serena Williams of soccer.
What?
That girl thighs
She
look
be
like
knocking
tree
them down.
trunks. We calling her beast mode.
Beast mode.
Giving out concussions. We not laughing at the hurt. We just loving the pain.
Yeah.
So check what's going down. Latasha said, I'm with it. Oh, Tasha said she with them 270s. She spent big money on them sneakers. Me too. I think I'm almost at 11. I be hiding the boxes. Going on.
Wait. You got to just say that and roll past it. How did you just had like 4?
Nah, when I go, I get like 3 at a time. Every time I buy 270s, I get like 3 pair at a time. So I think I'm at
thought
like
he had like 5.
I think I'm at no, because some is on Bushwick.
Oh,
I got some at the crib.
I don't even want to hear it. Like you lost your mind. 11?
Yo, I love those sneakers, man. Beast mode. He saw the soccer post. Adrian saw the soccer post. Now we love you, Reggie. We love you, Reggie. Now check this out. And I hope I'm not getting nobody in trouble, but don't give me the news if you don't want me to spread the news. But for my niece, high school career, she was kind of ostracized a little bit. They didn't pay her much attention. But now she's like the hot commodity on the team. So the photographer keys in on her, right? Yo, they got this poster of her kicking the ball. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I had my man adjust it, and it said, just do it, Nike. It was a poster. It is a poster. Nike, all of the higher ups, the corporate, y'all need to look at Chloe, Nicole.
No.
What's her name?
Chloe
Marie Anderson.
Anderson.
We got a million Nicole middle names in the Nance family.
That's my sister cousin.
Chloe Marie Anderson is the Serena Williams of soccer in high school right now. No one's physique is like hers. Nobody's determination is like hers. I have not seen, and I'm looking because I pay attention to the competition. And if you starting to pay attention, her name is Chloe Marie Anderson. 17. Right behind her, Cole Anderson, football player in Tennessee. Y'all know we got the songbird, Cole Robert Charles Anderson. You know we got the songbird, Nate. Yo, the Nance family is not playing, man. I keep telling y'all, I don't raise kids. I breed professionals. Robert Nance is looking down right now, and he's happy. I know he's pleased because we're doing what he told us to do. Tyrone Falk, what's up, baby? So we got a couple of 50-50s in a straight question.
Mm-hmm.
Beard or no beard, parenting style, smacks or no smacks. And what's your favorite comfortable shoe? I personally am not wearing no Skechers, man. And I'm not denouncing the shoe. I think I'm just looking at how the shoe was presented. That's how I remember it.
Old people shoes.
Now they're trying to, rebrand it with the aerobics and the pretty blonde girl, and the instep. They trying to really re-freak it out. I get it. What's up, family? So we got those 50-50s because we doing 50-50s before 50. Tomorrow I'll be 50 years old. Bing, 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 bing. And right about this time we would have played music, but we're about to shift gears again. So let's get into. Oh, hold on. You need to be in the bed.
It's autumn.
Shout out to Shalom McBride, Autumn Nance, the mammy and the daughter of the Real Experience. We all in the building today, y'all. Bing, 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 bing. I told y'all, I don't care how it go down. It's a family affair.
Oh no, that's reunion.
It's a family affair.
That is okay, I was right.
That's Sly Stone. And
I was right.
You was right on that part. So yeah, we was talking about I don't care, dad shows up. That's what happened. You don't have to like me, but I will. If you got a baby by me, you gonna know me. How about that?
Okay. Next
Okay.
topic.
So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we about to get into Black People News. Black People News. Black People News with our Asia. Nutty.
Hey y'all. Okay, so you see, he already got a big head. I'm about to blow it up just a tad bit more.
Angie, what's good? I see you.
Because in honor of the last show of the year 49, Black People News is about the year 49 with Robert Lee Nance Jr., aka Real, and the Real Experience.
Really? I did not know. I honestly did not know
All
this
right,
was going to happen.
move. Like, stop talking. My turn. So, what I'm going to be giving you as the Black People News this week is all of the things that we have accomplished as the Real Experience in the year 49. And then we have a little presentation. That's why Autumn is on here tonight. Denzel is here tonight. We got the siblings in cahoots. I don't live there no more, so I gotta, we gotta do a little bit early. We gotta do a little bit early.
I'm about to shed one.
But okay, so this year, the year 49 of Real and the Real Experience. You see, I got my merch. We kind of matching, not really, but I got my merch. We got brand new merch this year. We came out with sweaters. They're soon to be uploaded onto the website, but there's brand new merch with just the head. It was supposed to be a present, but he turned it into merch. So that's one thing. We joined the DTF radio family. Prior to quarantine, we were at another radio. Well, he was at another radio station. During quarantine, he started doing it from home. And then after quarantine, when things started to open up, joined DTF radio family. So shout out to Uncle Tone out there.
Always.
Then I, you know me right here. I became y'all host. It was some trial and error with some other people, but I became the co-hostess with the mostest. That's me. That's me.
Larry was good.
And last but not least, the Real Experience name was finalized as an LLC. We've been working on it for a while. It happened a couple months ago. I don't know if he presented it when it did, but in the year 49, that happened. So while we have Autumn and Denzel and myself all here, last weekend was our family reunion, and we had to come together, figure out what we was gonna do for our father for his birthday or whatever, because I got class and work tomorrow, and my brother in Baltimore and Autumn in Albany. It's a lot. So we're going to do this here right now. They're here. I know they're here. I see Autumn saying congratulations. Denzel should be floating around in here. So he wasn't nosy and asked what I brought with me today. But we got you some, decor, need I say. I moved out. You doing some new stuff, and you're going to need some pictures to put on your walls. So this one is from Autumn. This one is from Autumn.
Wow.
And we figured maybe this one could go in the room or in the hallway. Right? I don't know if you want to hold it. Okay, and then this one is from Denzel. After this family reunion, everybody got their official names from Dion, and he is officially Pop Pop. And in honor of being Mr. Pop Pop, we got something done for him with him and the baby beatbox machine.
You was a punk. You was a straight sucker. You took that picture at the hotel.
This one,
wow. This one's gonna make me cry.
That one's from Denzel. And then this one is from me.
Wow.
So we used to take pictures like every year when all of us got older. And I don't think we've taken like actual pictures since Autumn was born. And then now Dion's here. So since we haven't taken pictures and you've been saying that you wanted an updated picture of all of your babies, here you go.
That was so corny, man. And notice Lil May is up in there.
And Grandma's there.
Wow.
So happy birthday. Here's to year 59.
Really? Speak it into
Here's
existence,
the
girl.
year 50. 49 brought a lot. 50 is gonna bring a whole lot more. And here's some things to commemorate the year. So happy birthday, Dad.
Wow.
And
Thank
that's it
you
for the
so
Black
much.
People News.
So Black People News was about real today. All right, I get it.
You black.
Rodney was popping. Autumn, thank you so much. Reg, that's what's up. I appreciate you, man. Good job, sissy. Mommy said hi. Thank you, Angie. Good looking, Adrian. I see you, my brother. Yo, I tell y'all this though, right? Like my kids will clown me all the time, even in my face. So I give them their props for their honesty. We taught them very well, and sometimes it's a gift and a curse. But I'm embracing it, yo. I'm really embracing it, and for a lot of reasons. My father passed away when I was 13. He was 42 years old, and my goal in life, was to always, and I don't know if it sounds weird, but it was always to beat whatever it was that he did, not in competition, but just to push a little further. So he had 2 kids, I had 3. He was 42, I'm at 50. You know what I mean? And just, he set the bar as something to accomplish. Tiffany, thank you so much, mama. And yo, my kids, all 3 of them, and like I said, my pops died when I was 13 years old. My kids know their grandfather's birthday. They know many things about him. So he's consistently lived in my house. Even and I give credit to their moms as well, because she was always behind it in the midst of keeping the stories even that she knew going on who he was as a man. And I can't even embrace this moment in my life without giving an ode to my dad, because he was that dude. Like, so when y'all tell me like, yo, you be dressing this way and this is fly or this is hot, I learned it from him. I got all of it from him. I wanted my closet to look like his, and I think I ain't had no hair on my face because he never did. You know what I'm saying? Everything about me, everything that you see physically, even in my articulation, even in my parenting style, sometimes it come from him, And my mom's was the lady that put my father in the forefront. My mom's was that lady that let you know Robert Nance is the man. You know what I mean? And it kind of, I guess, set the tone for what the things that I even looked for in my partner. You know what I mean? So I want to thank my kids. I want to thank Asia. I'm doing a lot now not to cry, because I'm a sucker. They say I don't cry, but they know I do.
We know how to make him
It's
cry.
certain things that make me fill up. Now, when it come to them and they attitudes and stuff like that, it ain't gonna happen. What Marilyn said, he was the dude, my favorite uncle. Oh man, yo, I'm telling you, y'all, I'm sad that the world didn't get an opportunity to experience Robert Lee Nance Sr. It's almost a disadvantage. Like, this dude was literally the man on so many levels, and to realize how much he accomplished at such a young age, coming out of Chadburn, North Carolina, the town that didn't get on the map until probably 2000, that got one street light. And this man came to New York and created a family, a legacy, a life for the people, for the generations to follow. And we're going to do everything we can to make that thing continue, man. That's why I tell you all the time, I don't raise kids. I breed professionals. And Dion, his life is already set. Like, he don't even have a choice, unfortunately, to his own understanding, because of what he's coming into. And I know a lot of people might think it's a lot of pressure to put on kids. So what? The world creates pressure. Haters create pressure. Enemies create pressure. Your spouse can create pressure. Your kids can create pressure. But if a little black piece of coal obtains enough pressure, then what comes out of that? A diamond. a diamond. So don't be afraid to be a parent to your children. Don't be afraid to be a man in your house. Don't be afraid to make situations uncomfortable, because all you're doing is creating a tougher skin to the people that's receiving it for this world that they have to live in. You understand? My pastor used to tell me a story, the congregation a story all the time, about the eagle and the eaglet. And the eagle chews the food for this child, for the eaglet, and regurgitates it to the child for easier digestion. As the child gets older, the eagle takes the bird, the eaglet, out of the nest, drops it, comes down, swoop it up, takes it back to the nest, drops it again, comes down, swoop it up, takes it back to the nest. The third time, the bird has to learn to fly on his own. Hence the term fly or die. Now, after the bird learns to fly, it learns to hunt. Its talons pick up salmon and different animals off the ground, swoops down, picks it up, feeds itself. So afterwards, the nest that the eagle created for the eaglet was built a certain way, designed for temporal housing, made with twigs and sticks of thorns, because the weight of the eaglet is not disturbed by the thorns when it's a baby. But as it becomes older, it begins to get heavier from flying, from hunting, from feeding himself. And then the thorns begin to prick through because the eaglet is becoming too heavy for the nest. So you see this eaglet right here? She just started creating her own nest. How do you feel about that? See what I'm saying? So although the movement was uncomfortable, although the situation wasn't necessarily understood all the time, it was purposely done. It's not by accident. I don't raise kids. I breed professionals. My mother did the same thing to me. When I was ready to do my own thing, she told me, you can't do it here. So I did my own thing. When my son no longer wanted to follow the rules, he created his own space. So as uncomfortable as it may seem, as much as they may dislike it, it's only to prep them for the world that's out there, because the world don't care about your kids. And if you keep hindering them and not giving them the real things of life, you're going to lose them to that same world that you think you're protecting them from. So y'all, I want to thank my children. I want to thank my family. I want to thank everybody involved with this situation today. This is a show of phenomenal measures. It's the last show in my 40s. It's the last show before the beginning of my life. We got a lot of things to accomplish. Asia dropped 2 singles in this time, in this space. We making musical connections in the industry that's crazy right now. Ghettoized Publishing is in a position that has never been in before. So I want y'all to know, when y'all don't see me on Sunday, I'm working. When y'all don't see me on Sunday, it's not because I don't want to be here. It's because we're trying to make it bigger and better for something to do. I want to thank DTF Radio for even allowing this platform, but there's another platform to come. We as people can't get, as much as people hated COVID and the corona and all of that, it created so many entrepreneurs in that time. So understand that everything that don't seem good might be the best thing for you. How many people started selling their own product, working from home, homeschooling, 99 straight to Mo? What's popping, Maurice? That's one of the flyest dudes in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. Mr. Salt and Pepper himself, the sneakerhead, Mr. Kicks, I call him, Maurice Cummins. Boy, I need to be an announcer and introduce people. Wait till I introduce you on the stage. Madison Square Garden, here we come. When I introduce our Asia in Madison Square Garden, I need y'all to be there. And I need y'all to understand, yo, he said it. He said it. He said he was going to do it. First, she might open for somebody. Second, she might be on the bill with somebody. But when she get there as the headliner, I'm telling y'all something is about to happen, yo. Something about to happen. Got to struggle to succeed.
Definitely so.
Maurice Cummins. That's one of my football buddies. That's one of my dudes that we got Freak. We got Mo. We almost got the starting lineup on this here. You know what I'm saying? But yo, we having ball. I'm having a birthday party on the radio. Ain't that something? With no music. No music. Who that? Cynthia? All right, welcome. Blessings to the young girl, Mr. Mo. Uncle Mo told you that.
Thank you.
She's a beast. Your godfather said that. Tell people where they could get Distance.
It is out now on all platforms.
We dropped Distance.
It is out now on all platforms.
Oh, that's my girl, Cynthia. Where the hookah? Hey, baby, pass me the hookah. Happy birthday from Autumn. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate you. Yeah, Mo, you got to get us songs, man. You got to get us songs. Tell them again where to get it.
It's on all platforms. Apple Music,
iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube Music, MediaNet, Tidal. Come on, son. Come on, we not playing. And what songs they need to get?
Distance just dropped. The EP is coming in a couple of weeks. Truly Mad is out. Hypnotize is out. Like I Don't Want You is out.
We working, man. We working. I'm telling you, we working. Look at Freak. It's your birthday. All my DJ Mo, I need you to plug into that and get that though. So when you do your online DJing, I need you to really be busting them joints out, man. Them songs is crazy. You said? Okay. You on the live right? Okay, that's what's up. Oh, I'm on it. Need her in my Serato. See what just happened? Y'all seeing deals being made right before your eyes, man. We doing this thing, man. We doing this thing. Congratulations, sissy.
Thank you.
But so let's get into it. It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
That's real talk time.
It is.
Real talk. That's when they talk to me, I talk to y'all, and we talk to them. So y'all know what it is.
To be real.
No, that's the thing. So you gotta sing Rain Joint.
I don't know.
Real experience. Let's talk about it.
Real experience.
I want to talk about it. We've come to pave the way. It's my show. I'ma say what I want to say.
There's no other way to reach the world than to find the thing. Real.
I can't believe you're singing that like that. Oh my God.
Let's talk about it.
Good, bro. Thank you. Hope all is well. Yes, it is, sir. We doing wonderful. That's free. Mo talking now. I'll be doing family reunions on it. And let's talk about it. Get the lean on. Boom. Wasa, baby. Ah, 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 ah. What's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to The Real Experience. So y'all know what it is, man. It's that time, real talk, real talk. That's when they talk to me, I talk to y'all, and we talk to them. But we doing a different kind of show today, so we're going to let y'all talk to us. Now, we've been talking about parenting. We've been talking about getting older. We've been talking about all kind of situations, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the things that I find to be very powerful in the real experiences when we talk about relationships. Mm-hmm. For some reason, everybody trying to find the answer to relationship. Is there really one?
No.
Yeah, it is.
There's no universal
You just gotta find. There you go. You have to find your own.
There's not one universal answer.
All right, hold on. Question for the young lady.
Yes.
What's your inspiration, motivation? What drives you to do what you do? Maurice Cummings.
What's my inspiration?
Motivation. What drives you to do what you do?
Music is the only thing that can't leave me. And I think once I realize
shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, that was so profound. This is what make me proud to be a part of raising this young lady. When she speaks wisdom like that, she said she discovered music is the only thing that can't leave her.
Yeah.
Wow. Continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
Like, you know, you can get sick and you can lose your voice. You can have an accident and you can lose your hearing. You could go blind. Like, there's so many things that can impair you, but like, and stop you from being able to hear it or listen to it or see it. But like, that's in me. Like, that's all I know. I'm sad, I sing. I'm angry, I sing. I'm happy, I sing. I'm excited. Like, there's no feeling that music doesn't satisfy. And even when I was in vocal training, they said I couldn't speak. I felt it in my fingers. When I was like, when you get out the pool and your ears be clogged up, I feel it in my heartbeat. Like, music is just who I am. And once I discovered, like, you know, they say, oh, you depend on people and they let you down. There's been situations where like people that I didn't expect to turned, you know, but music can't turn. There's a song for every feeling. There's a beat for every emotion. And if it's not there, I can write it. So it's just, my motivation is the fact that I know it'll always be there. And it's not the fact that I know it'll always be there in the way that I'm taking it for granted. It's the fact that I know it'll always be there, so it makes me cherish it more. Yeah.
All I got is wow. He said he can relate. But that's crazy, man. Like, I don't think I've ever heard anybody articulate it that particular way. I'm sure that real artists can feel what you're saying, yeah. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that before. You know, like, even like, I can remember you as a baby, and she had this level of excitement that I've never seen before. And I'm serious. It used to look like a shock of electricity, where when she got excited, her feet and her hands used to extend and there was a vibration. And now hearing that, it makes those things make sense.
I still do that.
Like, it makes those things make sense. Like that's what was going on. Like, and as a baby, you don't know what's going on. You're just reacting to what's going on. But there was like, and I'm talking about, we got a picture of her, myself and her mom's at the beach. And she got so excited, the picture actually caught her off the ground, like about maybe 2-3 inches off the ground, like literally looked like she's levitating. But that's the excitement. Mo got an interview going on. Thank you for that exceptional and meaningful response. As I DJ, I feel similar in total silence. The music resonates inside. It's unstoppable. Mm-hmm. Wow, we got some therapy going on in here today. So that's about music. But we in real talk. And I guess the relationship is the one that you have with music.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now. But one thing I've realized, right, is that the mission statement for this show was to return man to his rightful place. And what I designed, or what I understood that to be, was head of the household, leader in the community, and an example to the youth. Often those things can be challenged by the new way of living. Equal rights, women's rights, things of that nature, right? But one thing I've also learned in life is that a true king can lead with compassion. He doesn't have to lead with an iron fist. And I think a lot of times I've realized in my life what my gift to this world was. And that was my patience. I think I have a level of patience that's almost disrespectful because it gives me the ability to listen. I'm not going to always respond the way you want me to respond, but it gives me the ability to hear and to try and at least want to understand. Show you your gift when I get home. Okay, thank you, Autumn. I'll be looking forward to that tomorrow. But yeah, so, and that's in relationship, that's in life. You know what I mean? That's when I pride myself on loving unconditionally, because I remember Aisha and I used to have conversations all the way back in elementary and junior high school where she was gun ho for things being fair. Like it's not fair. But even in that statement, everything is fair, because it's fair for you to think it's not fair. Mm-hmm. As fair as it is for those that you disagree with to think what they think.
Yeah.
So that's where the patience, and a lot of times it could be misconstrued as patronizing. You know what I mean? Like because you're patient or because you want to understand, people don't believe you. They don't think you really mean it. And the reality of it is just wanting to truly understand, because once I understand it, I could either add it to my repertoire, to my arsenal, or I can extract it. See, the one thing that I try to tell the youth, or I try to tell an up and coming, or I try to tell one of my boys who I rock with really well, you know what I mean? Imagine me being the soup line of characteristics, the soup line of love, the soup line of patience, the soup line of giving, right? So if you come up on my soup line and you got chicken, be it courage, vegetables, be it passion, rice, be it your wherewithal, right? My soup line is not going to remove anything from your plate. It's only to add to it. And I think a lot of people feel like when you giving information or when you giving advice, that you want them to remove theirs and replace it with yours. And that's not what I'm doing. What I want you to understand is that your way up until this point has been the only way you know. And if you can add another way to what you already have, it makes you a better person. It adds to your weaponry for life. So it can come across as aggravating, nerve-wracking. It could come across as all those things because my only way, and I might need to hear some things as well, is to teach. Every moment is a teachable moment. It's not too often we just gonna have a regular conversation, right or wrong. Mm-hmm. It's not that often. Like I tell my son, we're not friends. We don't do the same things. We don't have the same experiences. I tell my daughter, I'm not your friend. We can be friendly, but we're not equals. So we can't be friends. And because we've been so close for so long, you could feel like I'm taking something away from you in my decisions to move forward because I know you have to. You see what I'm saying? The day my son get married or builds and expands on his family, the day my daughter decides to say, Dad, I need you to walk me down the aisle, she's not leaving me. She's adding to what we have. And when you add to that, you have to repurpose it. You have to reposition it. It's kind of like watching satellite TV. If that signal reception is not peaked properly, you're not going to get a clear picture. It's going to be distorted. So once the cloud cover changes or the building shifts or you move to a different place, you got to have a different position to get a stronger signal. I'm just constantly peaking the signal because I want the strongest signal for the best connection. And that's across the board with all my family. It took 27 years. And I know like I said, when you get older, you share some things, you say what you want to say. But it took 27 years for my son's mother to thank me for never giving up because we went through some things. We were young. And it's not an excuse, but I understand. So every step of our lives that was uncomfortable, that was disrespectful at the time, that you didn't understand, that you felt was unfair or not cool or whatever it was, that's what it was for that moment. And just like the good times don't last, the bad times don't last. I broke my leg when I was like 11 years old. I dislocated my ankle and I wore a cast. I had to wear a cast up to my hip, right? Now, everybody would question, like, yo, don't it itch? Ain't it uncomfortable? And all that kind of stuff. And I used to think to myself, at 11 years old, I can remember thinking to myself, one day it's going to come off. It's not going to be on my leg forever. You know, I got locked up. What kept my sanity was realizing one day I'm going to get out. One day they're going to open the gate. I'm not going to be here forever. Whatever that time frame is, because the first thing that we do and I guess I'll be remiss to ever be anywhere without giving an ode to the Father, like I say every week. But the one thing that we need is peace. Because the word says, if you keep your mind on him in all things, he'll keep you in perfect peace. So when I'm going through with my baby mother, when I'm going through with my ex-wife, when I'm going through with my boss, when I'm going through with my friends, when I'm going through with my partner, when I'm going through with my kids, I remember to keep my mind on him in all things. So when they're irate, when they're hysterical, when they're crazy, when they're pulling their hair out and I'm at peace, it looks like I'm being patronizing. It looks like I don't care. It looks like I don't cry. It looks like I can't feel. But I'm remembering and practicing to keep my mind on him in all things, not good things, all things, not comfortable things, all things, not profitable things, all things. And I keep my mind on him in all things, and it keeps me at peace. So I can now hear what it is that you have to say to me, so I can understand and regurgitate whatever is necessary. You understand? So let me see more. I want to see this. Always building that tool belt. Always use additional. Always use additional mental tools. That's a fact for real. Then we get freaked with the, do you think we can make it? That's something those renegades, whipsticks, and warriors will understand forever. I used to lead that catering with such passion because I believed it. I didn't have teammates. I have brothers that we still interact with to this day. And those of us that didn't get a chance to interact, I've bumped into them during this journey, and we still connect in that space. Thank you. I want to give a mad recognition to Michael Bonham, aka Breeze, who was the forefront of us being men, teaching us how to be, teaching us how to dress, teaching us how to walk, teaching us how to interact. You know what I'm saying? Teaching us how to trust. When you're playing football, and I think it was a parallel or an analogy to life for me, that when you're playing football, in life, you got a front line. In life, you got a quarterback. Somebody got to throw you the ball. Somebody got to get you the ball. It's your job to move the chains. And it's your job to stop the chains from being moved on you. So you got to trust your halfback if you a tailback. You got to trust your line of scrimmage. You got to trust your quarterback getting that ball to you. And I remember our coach telling us that we didn't play with ringers because we didn't play in sync. That's not the guy you practice with. That's not the guy you practice with. And you have to do the other 10 guys. You got to trust the other 10 guys out there with you. Because you the 11th. You got to trust your people. Your wide receiver sometimes got to block for you. You see what I'm saying? When you're doing that double reverse, you got to make sure that y'all meet at the right time, but had the right distraction in front to make it make sense. We having a discussion on life today. Is there anything, I want to ask Aisha this question.
Excuse me.
Is there anything like now being out on your own, you're happy about that? You got peace. You know, that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
And who's responsible for your peace?
I am.
Exactly. Is there anything that you could think of now that you didn't like or understand before that now you can see as a jewel or something you can carry with you?
Being in my own space, like again, because when I was in college, I was in my own space. Only difference in college was like, there was still that like, well, I don't want to say coverings. I don't think that it's gone now, but there was still like that hand in what I was doing, you know? Like it wasn't completely up to me what I was doing. But I'd say like, just like setting a plan and sticking to it, and then like updating not only the people involved, but myself when it changes. Because like I used to think that it's like, yo, if it changes, I'll let you know. Like it wasn't my fault that it changed. But then like in things like budgeting and things like having a roommate and things like, you know, just trying to keep the peace and make sure everything runs smoothly, it's important to set a plan and try to stick to it and understand that things change. But even if they do change, it's not about the change itself. It's about how to adapt to that. So it's like, just not taking the change as a setback, but just taking it as something to move forward from, whether you learn from it, whether you like just, you know, make a new discovery, whatever it is, just to, you know, like set a plan, stay to it, and it'll carry out.
And when the plan changes,
say something.
Yeah. That's a jewel right there. And I think I've given that to my kids from day one, because it's easy. The easiest out is I don't know. That's the easiest out. The easiest out is I ain't know. So I'm going to make sure you know. You see what I'm saying? But also what that does is, like I used to tell D all the time, right? I said, Jay-Z is the CEO of a company. But if he's not coming in the office, he tells somebody. So I don't want to know what you're doing to keep track of you or be in your life and micromanaging what you do. But if I know what's going on, whatever plan changes after that or whatever occurrences might happen, now I'm in a position to know what to do next. So I trust that you're going to be in the right place. I trust that you're going to be where you say you are. But then if you're not, and I get the call that this is this or this is that, now I'm like, hold up, but you was here. You see what I'm saying? So it's not to keep tabs on you and take advantage of your situation as much as it is to always be prepared for whatever I need to be for you at the time I need to be that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Our kids, I have very proud children, you know what I mean, that don't want help, but need it. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm glad. No. Don't be, I don't want you being comfortable asking for help.
It's not that,
but if you need it, I got you.
Right. It's not that we don't want help. And I think that's why we always be like, no, because it's not that we don't want help. I want to know that if it really comes down to it, I'm not by myself. I want to know that.
You know that.
Right. So because I know that, I don't feel like the way we was raised not to want help. We was raised like that.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like you shouldn't, because wanting help meant that I could get complacent. Wanting help means that I can get comfortable.
Right.
Knowing that if it really comes down to it, y'all got my back makes me work harder, because you know that when I come to you and I say I need it, it's because I really done did all that I could do. I'm not going to have it and be like, oh, I'm going to just hold on to this because my pops got it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just do this because I know mommy gonna take care of it. No, if I set the plan for myself and I stick to the plan and now things are changing, I know that you got me. But I don't want it to be like, well, if things change, it don't matter because they got me. That's a different.
Because you want to be a lender
and not a borrower, yeah.
You want to be the head
and not the tail.
Come on now. Somebody say something to me. Come on, I told you it's gonna always happen like that. But yeah, so I'm glad I did it. And I don't want it to be a text. I don't want it to be a message. I want it to be a statement that I'm very proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of this. I'm even proud of Autumn, like in her space, growing into the young lady that she's growing into. Autumn got more wisdom than all of us, I think. But she just is scary how intelligent this young lady is. Yeah. And once she finds herself, you know, the one thing that we do know is she's a contortionist. She can fold her body up in these ways that are just crazy, right?
They told me to stop, and now she loves it.
That's my goddaughter. I love you, girl. And he's both okay.
What?
Wow. Angie, I need you to expound on that. She said, this is awesome. I was an enabler.
She was an enabler?
An enabler.
Yeah.
I could understand that. Angie, I need you to expound on that. I want to talk about that for a moment. So I guess you got some parents that feel, and I want you to understand this. I need you to fully understand this going forward, that you have to have some idea or understanding of where a person comes from to know why they are the way they are. Mm-hmm. So a person that might consider themselves an enabler to their children might have come from a household where their parents weren't available to them. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So if your mother and father could never assist you, you made sure you was overcompensating for your kids.
That's what we were talking about, like having parents who still are broken. And when you're parenting from a broken place, you're always working to give your child what you didn't have. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, vicariously, you're living through them, because you want them to not feel how you felt. So you answer all the questions before they come up, but sometimes the question is never there.
Right.
So if you take the time to just, work with it and cross that bridge when it comes to it, opposed to working so hard to avoid it, I think it'd be.
But I also believe, like, that's why I was touching on style of parenting,
right?
Because there's a system to just be a parent, but the style of parenting, for me, my style of parenting, because I think, and this is just, and if I offend you, then you just offended. But I can't agree with parents that say I love all my children the same.
You don't love,
because all your children are not the same.
Right.
Boys, girls, I don't care if you got 10 boys. You got 10 different personalities and 10 different characteristics in each of them, multiplied by how many characteristics they have coming either from you or on their own, right? So I can remember having conversations when they say, you know, well, when do you talk to your kids about sex? When they ask you. The one thing I've learned, right? I remember my sex talk with my dad, right? I was in junior high school and I was being fresh and I got caught, right? Young lady came to the house when nobody was there because when I was going to school, we were the guinea pigs for what is now called charter schools. I went to a school called the Magnet Program. And because it was so new, the teachers had to go to school to learn how to teach us. So one Monday out of every month, we were out of school when everybody else had to go. That Monday, young lady came to the house because I was home. And dad came home quicker than I thought. And later on, years later, I heard him say, all I saw was a little black ass running to the kitchen. I didn't know that till later because I didn't think he saw anything. But that's what he saw, right? So I said that to say this. Once that occurred, he had the sex talk with me. And this was the extent of the sex talk. He said, what was you doing? I said, nothing. See, and I would lie to my parents. So I made sure my kids ain't lie to me. So I said, and they may have gotten away with a few, but overall,
but I think
it wasn't a lot.
There's no reason to lie.
Exactly. You know, like, that now.
I had that stage where it was like, I didn't think that I was lying. I just didn't want y'all to know, so
right.
I wouldn't say it.
Right.
But then when it got to a point where it was like, it's a whole lot easier if you just tell them.
There you go.
Once I got there, it was like, yeah, I don't care if y'all don't like it. I'm going to tell you. Sorry.
Right. So he said, what was you doing? I said, nothing. He said, and it's so, I remember it so vividly. He said, I know you hear things in the street. He said, with your friends, you hear dick, pussy, titty. I know you hear that in the street. That's what he said to me. So I'm looking at him. Now, mind you, I'm all of maybe 11, 12 years old at the time.
Right.
So he goes, and he said it just like this. Sex can be a beautiful thing with someone you love.
Right.
And that's the statement I remember more than anything else. Right? So
you just thought as long as you love the person.
No, what I didn't take that. That wasn't a lesson. I remembered that later as I got older. Because we grew up in, I grew up in I was born in the 70s.
The 80s.
You grew up in the 80s and 90s. See, and that's what I think the misconception is when people say 80s babies. That because you was born in the 80s, that don't mean you grew up in the 80s.
Right.
You grow up when you can remember and have experiences and things. So at least the next decade is when you're growing up like that, right? So, but our era was it wasn't even player. It was conquer. Because players, for me, players live above board. Players let women know. See, I was a player in my later life because I kept it 100 or as best as I could. I kept it at least 85. You know what I'm saying? Good night, baby. Get you some rest.
Nice, sissy. I talk to you in the morning.
Talk to you in the morning. So I kept it at least 85. I ain't keep it a buck. I kept it 87 cents. Right?
You need to go to bed.
So
past your bedtime.
But I also realized that women don't necessarily have to like you and what you do, but they respect you for giving them the option to choose.
Yes.
And the earlier I learned that, the easier life became for me to live how I wanted to live.
Because I don't want no dude to think he could play me.
Because I realized also that if you patient enough, you find women that like what you like. But we were so busy trying to conquer the misconception of how women were. Like you guys, so one thing I've never done, and this was from baby all the way up, I never told a woman I loved her and I didn't. Mm-hmm. A lot of dudes tell women they love you to get you, to have sex with you. They tell you they love you and that opens the door. I've never done that. I thought that was the corniest thing for me because I didn't want that misconception in my life. I didn't need that misunderstanding because when you tell a woman you love her and you do her dirty, she could hurt you.
Yeah, I kill you.
She could hurt you. Like really. And I didn't want that. I didn't want to be.
That's the new 50-50 death. That's it.
I didn't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
So I tried to, like I said, I tried to keep it as much 100 as possible. I've gotten all the way up to like 99.5 cents.
I really can't take you.
Why not?
Because it's like,
where you gonna take me?
Home.
Okay.
Because
what? I'm keeping it a buck now. I'm there now. I've been there for some years.
I got to 99.5.
I got to like 99.50. You know what I'm saying? A buck. Because something, like you said, and then I had to realize that sometimes not saying something is a lie too.
Yeah.
But then you, like you said, you didn't want us to know. You didn't say something.
Right.
Because we also got to believe the reality of self-preservation. And that's some of the biggest things in the world. You're going to protect self.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I remember having that discussion. Oh, you're lying. No, I'm not. I just didn't tell you.
That's a lie.
Right. But when you're in the midst of it, it's like, I'm not lying.
Because I didn't say anything.
You didn't ask. And
see,
had you asked,
now I could say that from a male to female relationship type position to say, like, you ain't asked me, so I ain't asked.
But then that's when the discussion became, all right, so I'm asked. And as soon as you started asking, I started telling you.
Not always.
I didn't lie about it.
You was taught to be honest.
Yes.
You lied before.
I did say that I lied before. When I said I didn't, I know what you're talking about.
You lied.
But that's not.
And like I said, you was taught.
Right.
That's what I said. We're going to start over because I know you lying.
And that's why I said, once I came to the conclusion that it's easier to just let y'all know whether y'all going to like it or not, life became a whole lot. Because that was the turning point.
Really?
Yes, because I got blown up.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I did. That's something to know. That's a fun fact.
Like, it wasn't that. It was one of those, no. And I knew y'all knew the answer, but it was still like, I'm not saying that to my parents. That's weird.
No, you didn't say no. You said no.
Yeah, but
emphatically,
no, I'm saying that
okay.
My response was that.
Right.
But the mindset was like, I know you know the answer to that, and you just want to see if I'm going to tell you. I knew that was the case.
Really?
I just wasn't.
But I didn't know. I
thought you knew.
I thought
you knew.
And I thought hard and
I thought
long.
You knew.
But I would always present myself as knowing.
Exactly. and in most cases, you usually did know. So in that case, but that's what I'm saying. or you be fronting like you do.
I made sure y'all believe that.
Good fronting.
See, this is the style of parenting. I can remember one time with Denzel. We was living in Flatbush, and Denzel was going to school, and he was recouping from being lax in his grades. So he was working hard to get it together. So he did a report, and he actually left it home.
Yeah.
So when he tell a teacher, I left it home, and the teacher think he lying, he actually did leave it home. Right? So I fortunately, maybe unfortunate to my children, but fortunately, I've always had a job that had me in the street. I was always outside. I always worked outside, never in an office. So I had the ability to be, like everywhere. I said, pop up.
Everywhere. Everywhere. I asked you when you was at school? Nope. Why? Because my mother going to be there. My father going to be there.
So, hey, Fee. Kafira just jumped on.
Hello.
So I went up to the school, and I'm standing in front of the gate. He went to Dewey High School, right? So I'm standing in front of the gate. Now, at this time, all of the security and the staff know me because when trying to get him back in school on track, I was at school every day, talking to everybody, every day. I didn't even have to go to the security desk. They just would call, Mr. Nance is coming. So I'm standing there. Now, where I'm standing is about a block away from the train exit. So at the time it was the B train. He's getting off the B train, and I see him talking to his friends, and I see him just stopping his tracks, and his eyes got big, and I can see his lips state. The boy said, "Yo, what's wrong?" And he said, "My dad is out here," like that. And I'm standing there to give him his report. But I say all of that to say this is why you can't be. See, people think when you have your children being honest that you got to be friends with your kids. No, you got to teach your kids how to be honest. You got to teach your mate how to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to teach the person you with to be honest, because people just self-preservation causes people to lie. And it's not harmful. I don't think it's deceitful. I think it's their way of protecting themselves from the unknown.
I think it's fear.
Yeah. And what I used to always tell you, people lie for two reasons: selfish and fear. That's it. There's no other reason for a person to lie. Whatever you think of, it still falls under being selfish or being fearful. Selfish in the sense that from men to women. And I'm gonna give y'all a jewel right now that y'all probably would have never gotten in y'all lives. And I want y'all to understand that a man lying to you is almost a compliment. Almost. And I'm gonna tell you why. You could be in a relationship with a man that loves you. No question about it. He loves you. But he's also the kind of man that he is. Still figuring it out. Not ready to put all his eggs in one basket. Wanting you and wanting what he has still. Not knowing how to transition because his behavior has been so habitual. He don't even know how to stop doing what he's doing. But he'll get there. That comes with courage. That comes with experience. That comes with time. Right? So, he's lying to you because he selfishly wants to continue to be who he is.
Okay.
He's also lying to you because of his fear in you being different to him. Understand? So you might treat your man a certain way. You surprise him with outfits, and you dress up and you role play, and because a woman, and I'm gonna tell you this, man, understand this and understand this clearly. A woman that trusts you will do anything for you. Because men want to feel their worth, women want to feel safe. And if she feels safe with you, yo, you're going to get some parts of this woman that you didn't even know women had. You're going to get parts of this woman that you never thought even existed. But you got to be up top. You got to live above ground. Right? So he's lying to you because he don't want you to stop treating him the way you're treating him if you know who he is 100%. So those things he extracts from the description of his character, because selfishly he want to keep doing what he's doing, and fearfully he wants to keep you doing what you doing. Because once you know he ain't honest, you ain't doing them things no more.
Right.
Once you know he ain't keeping it 100, you ain't treating him the same way.
But that's also not okay.
No, it's not.
It's not healthy at all.
It's not.
Because you're being selfish, you're never allowing that woman to find someone who truly can be what it is that she needs for them to be.
Because you being selfish, you're never going to get 100% of a person.
Yeah.
Because you can't be 100%.
Right.
That's why I don't believe in the whole 80-20 thing. Because I understand it. I just don't agree with it. Because I don't feel I got to be with somebody that 20% of them I don't like. There might be some things that we need to discuss. There might be some things we need to enhance. And I give credit to him all the time. I'll give credit where it's due, and I give it to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey said, there's no woman in the world that could change a man. But there's one woman in this world that a man wants to change for. And you will never find that woman being 80% to her. You got to give a person all of you so that they are comfortable to give you all of them. And that's the part that people don't want to be first. Like it's so disheartening to see how. And I think, and I was talking about this with my lady at one time, when it's almost like a competition, like people in a relationship to see who could get the most out of it, opposed to being the most in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was with a woman that told me straight up and down, I ain't feeling you like that, but I was feeling her. So I know what I want. And I'm gonna pursue it the way that I want, because whatever comes out of it, I'm also getting practice on how to be 100. Because that was the goal in life. The goal in life was to be real. The goal in life was to be 100. The goal in life was to be me. And if you're gonna dig me, you're gonna dig me. There's nothing about me that you can't know, whether you agree or not. And the quicker, this is when I started also understanding, the older you get, the more you appreciate the preciousness of time. It's the only thing that you can spend that you can't recoup. You can spend money, get more money back. Right? You can't spend time and get it back. Right. So when you realize that, I'm going to be all of me in your face from day one. Because the quicker we realize we ain't compatible, the quicker I can move on. If I'm going to be what you need me to be just for us to keep this going, and then get enough courage to be myself, now you introduce to a stranger. You don't know who that person is. So now you're looking like, yo, who's this? Because most men and women, like I can remember having conversations with women that I met, and I'm very direct, and a woman would tell me, oh, that's personal. Ain't we trying to get personal? So when do we start talking about personal? Because I'm talking about very personal things from day one. Very personal.
That could be a bit much.
And then you ain't for me.
Yeah.
Then because I'm gonna be me.
Because I don't want to talk about very personal things.
I talk very personal with my children.
Yeah, but
and make them uncomfortable too.
We're children.
But we also prep for you to get courage enough to be personal.
Yeah.
And if you never start working on that muscle, it never strengthens.
But then I also, for you want to be personal from the get-go. For me, if you don't make me feel, I guess you can say, safe enough to want to be that personal, then I know I need to move on.
Oh, good question, freak. I'm gonna let your goddaughter answer this. Is there ever a moment when lying is acceptable at that moment?
Yeah.
Acceptable?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a surprise.
I don't think he meant it like that, but I get it. But I get it.
But that's the only time. Like that's the only.
Okay. Boom. Okay. Continue.
The only time that I'll say it's acceptable to lie to me is if it's some kind of like surprise going on. Like, oh, you can't tell me where you at because you setting something up. Because I'd lie to you in that situation. But at the same time, if I trust you enough and you lying to me in that moment, I wouldn't even question it in the way that I would if I didn't trust you. You know what I mean? Like, because I trust you, when you say it, could be like.
But then that also blows him up. Right. Because if it's like, if you can't tell me something, you always do. So I know you up to something.
But at the same time, because I know you up to something, I'm going to leave you alone.
Right. Like, but then that blows the surprise. No, that's why people can't really surprise me too much.
Yeah, you're annoying.
Because I ask specific questions and we create routines that anything outside of the routine is.
So you have to make sure you're doing it at a time that y'all wouldn't be doing together.
Right.
Or you're doing it at a time where whatever you could usually do in that moment is not stopped. So like if at this time I couldn't answer my phone, I got to make sure whatever I'm going to do, I can still answer my phone and talk because I would have any other time. Or he's going to be like, well, what are you doing? Why are you not? Like,
wow. So the only moments where lying is acceptable is if it's for the benefit of your partner.
Yes.
Wow. That's dope.
And that better makes it not only in a situation where it's a surprise. That was just the only way I knew how to say it.
Right.
If it's for my benefit and not my benefit while you're being selfish or you're being fearful, but
or you being deceitful.
Right. But for my benefit and to bring
my benefit is not
happiness.
Protecting me
exactly
from your actions.
It's literally to benefit, to make me happy, to surprise me.
And that's why I try to deal in a relationship on an us basis. Like again, I don't want it to be your way or my way.
Right.
I look for a synergy. I look for a combination where we made a decision to do some things.
And it's also, I really understand that it's so important to have just those check-in conversations. And not like
really,
and
wow.
not like
it's called relationship maintenance.
Okay.
The same way you change the oil in the car, and check the tires. Like you could be driving perfectly, but you check the tires to make sure they're good.
Right, and it's not like check in when something is wrong, or
and it's not micromanaging.
We're gonna check in but just every once in a while, just sit and chit chat. See, where's your head at? What are you going through? How do you feel about this? You know?
Hey, Sadie, what's going on? Wait a minute. Done. One lie make you a lie.
No.
All right, freak. You tell who you lying to, man.
Right.
Because you asking some real specific questions. But to answer your question, I've said this on numerous occasions. I have lied, but I'm not a liar.
Yeah, one lie doesn't make you a liar.
And again, I think I want you to be very clear that I have been practicing telling the truth since I was 16 years old. And I realized, new song coming out in the future, my normal ain't your normal. My normal ain't normal. Right. So you gotta understand. And I guess again, we're talking about relationship aspect. Like we sprinkled in some parenting things, but we're talking about relationship aspect. And you gotta create, and this is me being a man that feel like I have to take control in creating the dynamic of the relationship that I want to be in. This is just me, okay? You have to create a comfortable space for a person to be honest. Mm-hmm. Because if you make it to where, okay, rain in the building, what's up, baby? And this is one of my students. So if you got to create a comfortable space for your person for your mate or your partner to be honest. Because if they're afraid to be honest because of your response to everything, then they're going to be a little bit apprehensive and more so reluctant to be honest because of your response. Mm-hmm. So you have to take responsibility in being able to handle the truth. There's some truths about your children. Oh my God, some truths about your children that you don't want to hear. But you got to be the type of person that could tighten your stomach and take a belly shot, if that makes sense. You got to be able to just tighten your abs and let somebody punch you in your gut. And it's going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt as much as if your stomach was lax. Your response, I wear a lot of times in my face, and I have to work on that. But the reality of it is, I want my people, children, baby mamas, family members, partners, mates, friends, don't protect me from the facts. Don't protect me from the truth. The only way a person can strengthen their honesty muscles is to be honest in the most uncomfortable times possible. Mm-hmm. Those muscles can't be built if they're not exercised. Nicole, what's up, baby? Danita, I see you. Slim thing in the building. So, in all honesty, you have to practice being honest. And I know lying comes from self-preservation, but that's a sense of fear. I know lying comes from self-preservation, but that's being selfish. And if you're in a relationship, you want to work towards being sharing with your mate. That's with information, that's with time, that's with a lot of things. My brother Henry, what's going on, my brother? So what do we get out of telling the truth? And what do we get out of telling a lie?
Peace.
You get peace out of telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Because there's nothing that you're trying to cover up. Like when you lie, you got to keep lying.
Some people are good at it.
Yeah, that's too much work. That's too much work. I get cold sores. I don't like being stressed out.
Talk about it.
That's not cute.
Talk about
And I sing and y'all be having cameras in my face. That's not cute, having a bum bump because you want to be stressed out. Like, no thanks.
Okay, you said you was gonna stop by my house on your way back to New York City. You did, so is that a lie?
That's a change of plans that wasn't communicated.
Oh man, I had every intention to do so. I just didn't communicate with you why I didn't or why I couldn't. So no, I didn't lie to you because that was the intention. That was the plan, and the plan didn't happen. I didn't tell you I'm gonna come by the house to keep you, to shut you up. Like, no, I'm gonna come by the house. Like, no, I didn't tell you that. I had every intention on doing so. I know you're playing, but you could check me on it. I'm good with that. Because we had to return the car. We had to make sure the kids was good. And as a matter of fact, the change of plan was we went to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. So we woke up late.
So we came back late. We went to Myrtle Beach with my sister,
like 2 a.m.
and we got back like 2 a.m. and had an 8 o'clock flight. So that's why. And if I'd have came to your crib, we wouldn't have left. You know what I mean? And I was too tired because we was an hour and a half away from the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what happened. I apologize for not communicating that, but no, that wasn't a lie. Yo, we pulled it off, shorty.
We did it. I'm sleepy.
We pulled it off. Ladies and gentlemen, we took care of
business.
The 49 show. We did 50-50s before 50. We did a straight question. We talked about relationships. We talked about parenting. We talked a lot about lying and why it's so unnecessary. I think it's courage in telling the truth. I think it's manly for me. Like to stick your chest out like I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't want to live like a roach, man. You know, when a roach, you turn the lights on and the roaches start running. But if you live above board, you can live in the light.
I'm living in the light.
That's right. I love you back, boy. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad we were here tonight. I'm glad the show must go on, went on. We did it musicless, and we did it with you guys. We peaked. We had the rest support team. And this is one for the books. This is one of the record books because coming up when we got the paraphernalia and things on the online, Asia's going to be handling that website, and we're gonna really get this thing popping. Starting at the top of the year, we just still ironing all the kinks out.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have some real experience paraphernalia for Christmas.
Okay, that's the goal.
You know, some sweatshirts, and because I know it's getting ready to get cold. I know Mo 12. I know Mo 12 is pressing me about real experience sweatshirts. You know, we want to do a Mo 12 commemoration sweatshirt. We're gonna do the green with the neon colors and to put the Mo 12 on it. We're gonna get some fitteds with the real experience, the matching. We're gonna have a hood with the face on the top. We're gonna do some things, man. And with all your help and support, we're gonna get it popping. So important, I always say, tell the truth or a good goddamn lie. It's real in the real experience. We gone. What's up, baby? To be real.
It's got to be real.
To be real.
It's got to be real.
To be real.
What's the other part?
Dinner. It's over the show. We gotta go.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
It's over.
The show is over.
It's time to go. It's time to go. The show is over.
It's time to go home because the show is over. It's time to go home
because the show is over. Keisha! What's up, sister? I'm entering the 50 club, mama. Tell you and the husband, I love you guys. I'm so proud of you. The move, the house, the business, and everything. Yo, I'ma do so. I'ma work hard to enjoy my day, man. I'ma be smooth in 50. I'ma be chill in 50. And then my boy say, my man Joe Grant, big recognize to my man, yo, doing what he doing. He called it sucker free 50. And we're gonna be sucker free. So yo, in passing, I thank you guys again. I love y'all. I want to thank my children for the gifts, the presents, the decor for the apartment, and everything else is on its way, man. So I'm about to dip off in the 10 to 6. And I'm gonna see y'all next week, next time. Same real time, same real station, same real place. We gone. Peace. It's time to go, because the show is over. All right.
You want to put those back in the box, please?
Yes. This is dope. This is really, really cool.
This one goes in here.
Yo, look at D's face, man. Look at Dion. That face.
Isn't it cute? You guys are looking at each other. Papa.
So none of it went. They were saying Papa Real, Paw or something like that. It's Pop.
I think he called you Pop because Denzel called you
Denzel
Pop.
say that.
Denzel
He
called
say
you
Pop.
Pop.
What up, Pop?
Yeah.
This is a clear picture, though.
Mm-hmm. And if you look close, you can see some of the other pictures around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these going in the living room. I'm gonna get that picture done of Chloe too. That soccer ball picture. I want that picture so bad. That's a dope picture.
Oh gosh, I'm sleepy.
Oh.
The way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. Hit it so right, had her soaking in the ocean. Hit it all night, we was drinking and smoking. Drinking and smoking.
I done went from GG to BB to LV. I done fuck with Kiki and Lily and Nene. I text her so proud of you and got my beat from CC. It is no way that you can know or see the things we see. She said she can tell every time that I lie through my teeth. Plus I know you had somebody else right here in my sheet. Oh, you think you know my body? Pull up in that coupe and with no shawty. I put rubies on my rollie, now their eyes bleed. I don't own no ice cream truck, just know my eyes freeze. Man, I read a text, she said, girl, I cranked. Man, I know she ducking off with her side me. Who you know gon' hit it raw, baby, besides me?
We drank up and we smoked, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy, to bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ.